Hey, Team Beautifully Polished. Hello. Hello, hello. How is everybody? I'm going to give everyone a second to hop on. I know I'm a couple minutes late. We just finished our leader training. So I'll give people just a sec. Drink a little tea while I wait for somebody to pop on so I know I'm here. It is, oh my gosh, January 6th. I just can't even believe it. Time flies, right? We are in 2021. Oh, there's a few eyeballs. Hi. Welcome. Maybe some people are on their lunch hour today, popping in from their other job. Maybe you're home. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. We just started our new leader training. We do leader weekly live trainings now as well. So we'd love to see all of you in that team leader group. So anyone who's working towards that, you'll get some extra training on Wednesday mornings as well. All right, everybody. It is January 6th. What a week it's been. I hope you've been connecting with Connect the Dots and working on that vision board for the week. That is super fun and exciting. And I hope you are ready for Saturday for the Ready to Run event. It's going to be so fun seeing, just trying to be together virtually as much as we possibly can be. You know, it's a big deal to get that many people. I don't know if you know that many people in a broadcast together. You know, that's thousands of people. Color Streets really put a lot of effort in to make this a really cool event virtually. So, all right, we have Anna, Samira, Rebecca. Hello. All right. So today, you guys, I want to talk about Facebook best practices. You know, our business right now, and I'm sorry, I'm Debbie. If it's your first time tuning in, I am one of your upline leaders. So every Wednesday I pop in here at noon to give a training. And I realized last Wednesday for the first time I've been doing this 2 years, and I totally forgot. I literally forgot. So I apologize for last week. I have not had that happen before. So today we're going to talk about social media. We're basically doing so many social media parties and stuff. Our life right now is about social media. That is how we are all staying connected since we're not doing a lot of in-person things yet. So it can be a super powerful tool when it's used correctly. So today I just kind of want to go through some, some different do's and don'ts and points that I can point out for you to do on your social media. So you can have different groups. You can have yourself on different social media platforms within Facebook. Facebook is still the #1 social media platform. It just is. Instagram has a lot of stuff too, and I'm not saying don't do Instagram. I know Facebook best, and it really is the #1 way right now to get you out into other people. So how and why should we be using it? Well, because again, it's a great way to connect, especially right now when you're not able to go sample just somebody walking by maybe because they don't want to be touched. And we're not leaving our houses as much as we used to. Here in Michigan, we can't even go in restaurants yet. I can't go sit and work at Starbucks to be able to meet people that way. So we're limited. So use social media, use Facebook to your advantage. It is free advertising. It's a free way to run your business and put it out there. So why not take advantage of it? So kind of 5 areas of Facebook that you as a Color Street stylist can focus on is your personal page, right? A business page, a VIP group or your customer group, different social groups that you may be a part of, and then your online nail bars. Okay, those would be different types of uses for Facebook. All right, that's a lot. That's a lot of uses. So the most I'm going to talk about is your personal page, and then I'll touch on the other ones a little bit. So again, social media we're in a relationship business, and social media can be a really powerful tool when it's used correctly. All right. So first thing, and I know people sometimes get hesitant about this, if I were you, I would make your personal page public because you want people to be able to find you. You want, let's say you did an event or you did a party and then a customer leaves there and she's like, I really like that girl. I want to find her on Facebook, and they can't find you. Make your page public. Now, this doesn't mean everything you do has to be public. Every time you go to post something, it'll say who you want it sent to. So if you're posting a cute picture of your child and you don't want people seeing it out there, then just mark friends only. All right, don't make it public. Okay, but public makes people be able to find you, whether they're your friend or not. It's going to get you seen by more people. It's going to make people who you may not even know all of a sudden go, huh, wow, this person has some interesting things, and start following what you're doing. Okay. So maybe some of your posts you are going to make public, some you're going to make private. So a key to that is when you go to post, there's a little drop down arrow. Look and switch it. But if you switch it to public, it will stay public. So make sure you're checking that. If you're not a person who wants every post public, make sure you switch that back the next time to be private, or you can do friends, you can do friends of friends. You're doing like a surprise party, or an event that you don't want people to see, you can block people out that you don't want to see it. So it really allows you to kind of get it out there to the people you want to get it out to. All right. Your profile picture. Now I say this, and I know my profile picture, I have sunglasses on because I love that picture, but I do need to change it. It's been almost a year. It was the last normal thing before COVID hit. A great picture for your little round one. I want a picture of you. I don't want a picture of you and 10 people in that little circle one. Give a nice, clean picture of you, preferably without sunglasses. And that's what I have mine with sunglasses because I just love the picture. But we relate to people with eyes, and people want to be able to see your eyes. So have a nice, clean picture of you where they can see you. Don't do Instagram filters with the perfect skin and stars all around you. Do a straight up picture so people know who you are. All right. Be real. Don't give me some filters so you look 20. Trust me, I love those filters. They take out every wrinkle I have, but I'm not going to put that in my profile picture. Okay. I want you to look through, let's say, you're newer to faith, or you're newer to this business, and let's say, I don't know, you have a lot of pictures from when you were young and carefree, or maybe in college and things like that you maybe don't want people to see now. Go through, look at some of your older pictures, depending how long you've been on Color Street, and maybe clean those up. Kind of like if you were to get another job, even colleges right now, they say, if you're applying to be in a sport, or, trying out for a sport team at college, they look through all of their social media. If they have red Solo cups, if they have crop tops, if they're girls, if they have partying pictures, they don't get looked at. Like if they have, their finger up, if they have their tongue out. Okay, so if college kids are being taught that to clean up their social media, as grown-ups, I feel we need to be making sure our social media is clean as well. So just go back through and think about this when you're looking at the picture. Would I want a potential customer seeing that? Would I want a potential stylist seeing that maybe I was crazy back 10 years ago and I was dancing on a bar? Maybe I'll put that. You don't have to get rid of the pictures. Again, you can change it so just you see it. So it's in your Facebook. You're not losing it if that's where you keep all your photos, but maybe just keep it off, because remember, if you're a public profile, people can see all of your pictures, all right, unless you're marking them private. So again, just keep it clean and go back and just kind of look through that. People are watching you. You are in. If you are marketing yourself with Color Street through your social media, you need to treat social media and your Facebook like a job, because if you're using it for your job, you need to treat it like a job then, and think of what you would be doing then if you were in a real job. I know ours is a real job, but sometimes I look at it not a real job because it's so much fun. Keep your Facebook neutral. In other words, controversial topics. We say this over and over, but politics or gun rights or abortion or anything that that half your audience is going to feel this way and half your audience is going to feel that way, don't give your opinion. Please don't give your opinion. All it's going to do is take half your audience and make them not follow you anymore. Half your customers go, you know what? Forget about it. Nobody on my social media knows who I voted for. Nobody knows what my political stance is. I did not make one political comment because there's no reason to. All it's going to do is start fights. I don't comment on people's posts. When people are going on rants about politics or something, I don't even comment, because other people can see my comments. It'll say so-and-so commented on this post, and it goes into their feeds. I don't need why to me, that's not important enough. I don't even like to talk about that stuff with my husband because he's passionate about that stuff, and I don't want to get into it with people. So keep neutral. You can have your opinion, but just don't let everybody know. So your personal page is where you do life, right? It's where you connect with your friends, your family. So some ways to run your business through your personal page would be to pick 5 pillars. On that social media calendar I put out, I give you ideas of what you can post each day, and you'll see how I have pillars in there. Those are 3 to 5 things that you're passionate about. Like for me, I love do it yourself. I love projects. I love vacations. That's gone downhill. I'm posting this year, right? Or last year. Maybe you love dogs. Maybe you love crafts. Maybe you love food. Food's a big one. Whatever you love, think of those pillars, and that's how you can rotate different posts. Okay. So that's what you're posting, and then you're sprinkling in the color street. Color street's coming in every once in a while, not on every single post. People are not going to want to follow you if every single post becomes about color street. You're going to be annoying. All right. Even when you post about color street, some tips about that on your personal page. Don't just go in there and post, hey, Valentine's nails coming out today. Here's my shopping link. No, weave it in. It might be something like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, with an Alfie picture of the launch once we get them, you know, like one hand maybe. So excited about our new Valentine shades coming out today. Join my VIP group and learn all about them. And then have your link there. I didn't say anything about buying it. I'm trying to get them in my VIP group where they can learn more about it. And I teased them with one picture. I don't want to put my shopping link on there. I don't want it just to be buy. You know, it's, you just got to kind of weave it in subtly. You can do lifestyle posts when they're appropriate. So what has Color Street done to change your life, to benefit your life? I love I'm constantly weaving that into mine. For example, I gave a New Year's, did I do it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? I can't remember. A New Year's post of, you know, I learned all these life lessons in 2020, you know, as happy as I am to see it gone, I need to appreciate what I've learned. And there was my business blessings in there. I talked about how I got, you know, all different things in my life, but I learned that I could do my business from home, which was a key thing for me. And I learned being around like-minded people, and it kept me motivated. Being able to go and teach my Color Street team. So I weaved in family and all these other aspects, but I threw in some Color Street things. That was a big business blessing of what it offered, but I didn't spill all over there everything about Color Street, but I subtly said it. Okay. So subtly say those things. Maybe it's going to be, you know, you went on vacation with some of your Color Street friends, and maybe it's going to be, I had such a great weekend with my friends. I feel so lucky that I've been able to meet these amazing women through my Color Street business. That easy. You're not talking all about Color Street or so excited to spend these weekend with my with my Color Street friends. Again, you're mentioning you've made friends to your business, but you're not just blah, barfing Color Street. Okay. And then you can give a call to action on posts like that too, where you are saying, you know, something, if you go on vacation with them, let's say, oh my gosh, you know, if you're looking, if you seem to be missing something like this in your life, hop into my behind the scenes group. I'd love to tell you more about my business, something like that. Love to show you more of the more fun that I have with my business, something like that. And then put the link into like our behind the scenes groups or Living in Color. We have different ones, opportunity group. Okay, so you could give your link to that to send them there so they could start seeing what's posted in the opportunity group. Another thing would be, you know, I love that I can do my business anywhere. I see lots of people posting that they're on vacation. Oh my gosh, working my business with palm trees in the background. You know, again, I'm not just puking Color Street, but I'm letting them know my business goes anywhere, anytime. Okay. Doing occasional shout outs to people on your team for hitting different things. You know, little things like that. Or I know sometimes you might reach up to your upline and go, can you just make a comment on this and tag me in it? Because I want people to see that I earned the Punta Cana trip. And I want people to see and I don't want to do it about myself. Reach out to your upline and tell them that. Can you reach out and tell and tag me in something because I hit Circle of Excellence this month? And they can do that. And then it's going to tag you in it and people are going to see what you earned and it's coming from someone else. So all of those things are subtle ways of weaving your Color Street business in, but not just saying, come and buy from me. Okay. So when you're posting, try to post things of value. Post things that, don't just post, I don't know, a picture of a dog. If you're posting a picture of a dog, how could people value from that? Maybe it's going to be something about, during quarantine, one of the things I've loved so much is that I get to work from home and have my dog with me all the time. Again, that just added value because you know how many people can relate to that? I just said to my husband the other day, our dog is so lucky. Someone has been home every single day, pretty much for almost a year with her. People are going to go, oh my gosh, she's so right. Yeah, my dog's gotten so many walks. Yeah, my dog. Again, it makes them relate to you. It's more valuable than just posting a picture of your dog. So does it take more time? Absolutely. It takes more time to think of how you can make that one picture you're about to post be instead of like that, like I did one the other day or a couple weeks ago, it was a dud. I thought it'd be funnier. I needed to put, I said the things, it was pictures from when my kids were little. One of my pillars is funny things. I like funny things. And my son was being held by Hooters girls on his second birthday. And then my daughter was dressed up in a Hooters costume or like outfit that I'd won in a white elephant gift. And she was like 2 in high heels with lipstick. And I said, the things you think are funny as a parent when your kids are little or something. I got like no comments on that one. I thought it was really funny. So I need to reevaluate. It's all about wording. If I would have worded it different, I should have said something like, share a picture below of something you thought was funny that now looking back, maybe not so funny, or, something like that. I don't know. I needed to do it. I thought it was good, but it was not. So that happens. Some of them you think are good or not, but think through and put something with that post that adds value, that people can relate, that they can comment, that they can do something with instead of just a picture. All right. Make sure your pictures have posts or your posts have pictures of you. Show people who you are. Don't just always post your family. It's great. We want to see everyone in your family, but they want to see you. Facebook's attractive marketing. People are attracted because of you, what you're doing, what you're wearing, what you look like, they want to see you. So let people see and get to know you. All right. Use your own graphics. Don't just, if you're going to have some type of a cute graphic, go in WordSwag real quick, add some words to it. Or, if you're putting a funny joke out there and you need to add words, but don't just go in graphics groups and steal things. All right. So make it your own, make it personal, put your little logo on it. Like when I did something at Christmas time about, hey, let me help you with I can help you with your Christmas shopping. And it was me, next to a stocking. Again, I added me to it, created my own graphic. I added value that I could help them shop. Timing is huge. Okay. You want your posts early morning, lunch, and evening. All right. If you're going to post, I don't post 3 times a day, every day. Some people do. If you can post once a day, that's great. I still even have to get better once a day. But those are your 3 best times. Early morning. What do many people do? They charge their phones next to their beds. They lay in bed and they're scrolling and they're scrolling. They look at Facebook first thing in the morning before they get out of bed till they absolutely have to get out of bed. So just a quick, funny, motivational thing that's going to make them get on with their day. All right. Lunch, same thing. They're probably taking a lunch break. Something quick, but they're sitting there at lunch scrolling. Some funny, motivational, something like that. Evening is where if you have that long inspirational, what the business has done for you. If it's one of on the beach with my business, great. Do that at lunch. Let people go, gosh, she gets to be on the beach and lay out in the sun at lunchtime today while she's working when I have to be in this office. Perfect. That's a great quick graphic. But if you want to give oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. I have this amazing job that's allowed me to travel whenever I want, wherever I want. I can work my business. If it's this long thing, do it at night. That's when people sit. That's when you're going to get the comments. And I've tested it. And sometimes I just can't wait. I'm like, I just need to post it right now. Boom. And I'll get nothing. You get nothing. People don't want those long things during the day. So if that's the case, then you need to start getting people in there commenting. So, because again, right after you post something, there's a few minute window that you need people commenting, and you have to comment back. You have to make that conversation with them right away for it to get sent out to more people. It's all about algorithms. So if you post and it's dead, it's probably going to 20 people. But if you post, people make conversation, you make conversation back, then Facebook's going to go, ooh, this is an interesting topic. Boom, send it out to more. You start, you message somebody, ooh, wow, they have a conversation, send it out to more. Then the people maybe you haven't heard from in a while that have commented on your post, now Facebook's going to go, oh, they have this in common. I'm going to start showing this post to this person more often. Again, it's a game. It is a true game. So when you make those long posts or any post, you need to be ready to respond back. You are not to just go through and like. I'm always amazed, but again, a lot of people don't work their business through social media. You can always tell people who are, the people who are, you can see they comment back on every post. My husband's always like, God, why do you have to comment back on every post? Because if they took the time to comment to me, then I need to comment back to them. Not just going to like them. I'm going to comment back. I want that conversation. I want to acknowledge that they took the time to comment. You're supposed to do 3 or more words when you comment, because that, again, is more of a conversation. If it's just pretty, it's not going to go out to more people. You want many words in your follow-up. Ask a question, so they have to respond back again. So those are things that are going to get your posts out to more people. Okay. So some things that can, okay, wait. So again, take the time to think about it. It is time consuming, right? It is almost a full-time job thinking of what you could put on social media. So my suggestion would be at the beginning of the month or the beginning of the week, sit down and think about your pillars. Look at our social media calendar. What could you get ready for that week? When you're out and about, like, oh my gosh, in November, I think it was, I went to Philadelphia. I still have not used this post. I got toast with so much butter. I literally think they used to stick of butter on my toast. My jaw dropped. I took a picture. I've yet to use it on social media, but I will. And it's going to be some post about, I guess next time I'll ask for it dry or, something like that. But I have it sitting there. Get a folder on your computer where you're out and about, you see a good picture. Hey, look, there's a deer that's over there, but I just posted for today. So I'm going to save that and post it later. They don't know if it happened just now. Now, if it's summer and you post a snow picture, but maybe it's going to be thinking back to winter. Check this out, what I saw. I just came across this in my photos, something like that. But start taking the pictures and think with that social media brain of, okay, I can use this later. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but I know this is a really good picture right now, and I'm just going to take it and I'll have it for later. So start saving those so then when you sit down to think of what you're going to talk about for the week, you're ready to go. Okay. Live videos. Facebook loves. Can I get sorry, I looked at comments. I try not to look. Yeah, that's cute. Can I get some toast with my butter? That would be a good one. Live videos. Facebook loves live videos. All right. It gets sent out to more people. So when you do that live video, if people comment, start that conversation. Again, what if it's somebody that has never commented before and you start a conversation with them? Again, now Facebook is going to go, ooh, start showing them your posts. Unless people post, we think go to everybody. So when you're about to make a post, you think, well, I don't want this person at church to see that. Guess what? They probably don't. Unless people look your name up and look through your news feed, your post gets sent to a very small amount of people. So that's why all these things help it go out to more and more people. All right. So keep in mind, everyone's not seeing it, but they know they can see who you're interacting with. And that's why those people start seeing your posts. You can actually go in your Facebook and mark who you want to show up in your news feed. So if you have some new customers and you're trying to build that relationship and focus on that for right now, go mark it. And their posts are going to show up in your news feed at the top, and you're going to be able to get through them to start your day and then know you've had that interaction with them and you've had some time with them, and then you can go into your other news feed, other people. So Facebook allows you to choose who you're going to see the most of. And then other times it's the algorithms. If you start making conversation, all of a sudden they're going to show up in your newsfeed. Okay. That's why, like, my newsfeed has a ton of Color Street people in it, because I comment on other Color Street people stuff. So that's who's showing up in my newsfeed. So then I have to sometimes go and search out, well, I haven't heard from this person in a while. I search out their Facebook, I comment on some of their posts, and then that's going to bring them back into my newsfeed. So I start seeing their stuff again. So make sure you're paying attention to that too, of who you're seeing in your feed. It doesn't mean they're not posting. It just means Facebook has kept it from you because you have not interacted with them enough. So keep an eye on that. Let's see. Yeah, again, like the interacting with people, don't just do likes. If you're going to comment, make conversation, ask questions, be prepared to write back. If it's your birthday and people are, someone in your family does a birthday post on you and everyone starts commenting, be prepared to comment back. All right. Some things that could put you in Facebook jail. Again, a graphic that you get from Norma Clark's graphics group and you put it out, and so does 10,000 other people. And Color Street graphics. If they don't have the Color Street logo on it, make it your own. You're allowed to add your website to it. If they have the Color Street logo on there, you're not allowed to, but hopefully you're not posting just Color Street graphics anyway. Hopefully you are making something of your own anyway. But that's another reason to make your own. You don't want to be sent in Facebook jail. So be careful with that. You also don't want people unfriending and unfollowing you because you're annoying with that kind of thing. All right. So some don'ts. Don't just post gripe posts. If you're that person who tends to post, oh my gosh, I went out to the store today, the line was so long, I couldn't stand it, no toilet paper, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no, people don't want to hear about your griping. They go to social media because they want to feel better, right? So doesn't mean you can't say that. Like one day I went to Target and there was literally no toilet paper, paper towels back in December when everything got shut back down. So I took a picture and just said, guess I'm not getting my paper products at Target today, haha. Again, think about that to the person who, oh my gosh, I can't, and they gripe. All you're going to get back is all the angry people griping too. So why do you want that? You want the people who think it's funny, who then, oh my gosh, me too, that's so funny, I can't believe it. So no gripe posts. Or if you do it, figure out a way to make it not gripey. Don't post other people's content. Don't go see what someone else posts and copy and paste it. Make your own content. People want to see what you have to offer. Don't post shop here with like just your link. Hey, I'm selling Color Street. You can buy from my link. No, I told you, roll it into some subtle ways of Color Street. Don't just copy and paste. Like if you're messaging people, don't just copy paste and blob it in there, right? You want to make things personal. Some things, again, positives. Keep it positive. Post every day if you can. But if you can't, I'd rather have better quality posts than just, oh shoot, I didn't post today. Here's a picture of my new blanket. Try to at least have some quality there. So if you can't post every day, make sure they're worthwhile posts. Be consistent. If they hear from you once a month, you're not getting out to many people, so they're not really paying attention to you. You want those people who are like, ooh, I wonder what she posted today. I have people in Color Street that I love watching what they post because they are so flippin' funny and adorable. Build relationships. That's what it's for. Facebook is built on building relationships. So the more you build, the more they're going to show. Okay, so that's your personal page. Real quick on your other pages, then you can have a business page. I was really consistent with my business page and I really focused more on my personal the last couple years. But your business page, definitely you can have one set up. You can put, stuff about your business on there, but you can still also put personal things on there too, so they're getting to know you. Again, a business page is public. If you choose not to go public with your personal, that is public. So you could do some other things in your business page that you wouldn't necessarily, outside of Color Street, if you don't want it on your personal page. Some things that interest you, or maybe, hey, maybe you're big into, coupon sales or, whatever, you want to post that in there too. So they're saying, ooh, she's offering, she's telling me to go here, but wow, she offers her own product too. That's cool. Again, it's a public place. So, if you do unique things, it's going to go out to different people. It's going to, again, gets into a different reach of who your personal page would. Okay. So it's just a different way of doing it. So again, it's how much time do you have to commit to that page along with your personal page. Be careful on posting that though, that it doesn't get sent like into a marketplace or anything, or marked as spam, or don't just go stealing graphics and stuff, because again, that's a public place. And on that business page, no offering deals. We all know that, right? You can't offer anything but what Color Street's offering. So the hostess promo or B3 get one. That's it. No, hey, glad you came to my business page. Again, it's public. It's not a closed group, so you can't offer any other specials. Your VIP customer group is another place. So you have your personal, your business page, your VIP or customer group. Just kind of some do's and don'ts with that. Don't just add people. You want people to choose to be there, right? Invite them to the group. It's for existing customers, friends, hostesses. Maybe you're going to have your upline in there, a couple other stylists who might, be able to help you with commenting and things like that. But it's made, for you to build that. Think of it like a community. So don't just do all Color Street posts in there either. I set up days of the week, so I know, like it's Manny Monday, I show a mixed Manny. Wacky Wednesday, I do a funny post. Thoughtful Thursday, I do a more thought-provoking post. And then I fill in other things around that. But I know 3 times a week I'm touching them with things that the Manny is Color Street, but the other 2 things are not. All right. So, do stuff like that you are interactive ones. They love that. Do things that aren't just Color Street. So you get to know them. You make it more of a community feel with them. You're treating them special. You're offering them, oh my gosh, I just found out about our Valentine sets. Look at, I'm going to give you guys the first sneak peek, or be the first person to sign up for this party. I just got 6 to host a party. I just got 6 sets that I ordered from for Valentine's Day, and you can have 1. So things like that, let them see it first. Let them feel like they are special among all the other people in social media. Okay. Other groups. So if you're in other groups outside of Color Street, you're in a Labrador Retriever group, you're in an Aldi community group, whatever you're in, you can build relationships through here. They're great. Friend people where you have similarities, build relationships, but you're not to be advertising and networking through that. Half the time they don't let you anyway. They're going to kick you out if you start saying all stuff about what you're doing. But you can go there to find people who have similar likes, friend them. If you know one of your pillars is dogs, join a dog group, look through there and comment on some of the posts, maybe make friends with some of the people. And then as you're making conversation with them, then they might see you're posting on dogs. Boom, they're going to start seeing your posts. Then they might see what you do. Okay, so that's how you can start networking through other groups, being subtle, not just saying, I joined this group because I want to sell to all of you, because you're probably going to get kicked out, and we're not allowed to. Then our last thing, of course, we can do is Facebook parties. So again, Facebook parties always need to be private. You're not mass inviting them either. It's exclusive. Your hostess is sending them an invite. You can have specials in there because it is a closed group. So some people, whatever they offer in their VIP group, they offer in a party. That's fine, but just remember it's that closed group, okay? Then I would try to get people from that group over to your VIP group. But treat it just like an in-home nail bar. Engage, comment, go live, all the same things. You want to build relationships with those people in that party event, okay? So my challenge for you today with social media, I want you to look at your social media. I want you to go back, see if there's any cleaning out you need to do, any things you're thinking, maybe now that I'm a business owner, I don't want people seeing these pictures. I want you, if you have not come up with your 5 pillars. What do you love most that you want to post about most? I want you to start to create some content that you can share over the next week or so. What could you engage on? What could you look at the social media calendar and use those suggestions if you want of what your post could look like. Start a folder in your computer of go back through your phone and go, oh, this would make a funny post. I didn't even think about that. I was at Disney and I was sweating my tush off, and what kind of funny post could I do with that? Sometimes when you look at it through a different mind, you can go back to your pictures that you had no intention of posting something for it, but all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, that would make a really funny post. Okay. Like one goofy thing I did, I had a candle that I could not, it did not sit straight for 5 months. Not 5 months, what am I talking? Years. It's always like this. So all of a sudden it became like a 4-day post every day. And in my story on Instagram, I was trying something different. And I'd be like, okay, we're trying to get the candle to stay straight with, the gummy stuff you buy. 24 hours later, didn't work, new plan. I can't even remember. Oh, duct tape around it. 24 hours later, tried it for 24 hours, didn't work. Now I'm melting it with, I melted wax around it. Do you know how many people would message me through Instagram and say, try this, I've done this. Like people will keep watching to see what you're doing. Then finally I'm like, here's the result. Who would have thought from just posting something, because I bought some new candle wax and it didn't work. So things that you don't always think could be a post, look back through your pictures and it can make a really funny ongoing post that you're getting people to continue to watch you. Then I want you to think finally about a business blessing post that you can do in the next week, because we just started a new year. What better time to say what social or what Color Street did for you in 2020 and what you're looking forward to in 2021. Perfect time for a blessing post. What has it offered you that you're excited to tell everybody about? Okay. So again, if it's a blessing post, unless it's a quick like, hey, got to celebrate New Year's with my team with a Zoom, because we were all up at whatever, trying to make our numbers match and whatever on New Year's Eve. But if it's not that, if it's a long one, do it in the evening. If it's a quick one, do it day or morning. Okay. So I hope all these tips helped you guys today. Again, reach out to your upline. We have lots of other trainings out there on social media. This is just kind of what I know from my experience with Color Street, what I've learned through different trainings we've done. So I hope this helps. And again, it can be a wonderful tool. So use it. It's free. Okay. All right, everybody. Have a great Wednesday, and I will see you guys soon. Oh, I should look back through. Hang on one sec. So curious what to say on my personal page. Good advice. Comment about your husband in politics made me spit my coffee out. Go. I don't even go near him during election time. So true. My sister got fired for a shady picture. Absolutely. I'm telling you, some companies have people that just watch your social media. So we're a business, we are representing Color Street. So, represent well. Sometimes you have a pic you just love. Absolutely. Yeah, that's my sunglass one. I do need a new one. Okay, I think that's all the comments. No questions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great afternoon, and I will see you guys soon.